Welcome to Gusto Reaction on Gusto TV. Donny Fesky out here, you already know. And then you know who is in the building. You can see him, a man on a black top today, even though he has some stripes of white on his shoulders. Regardless, he's on a black, and he has made known that he will never wear black to show reaction with me because I always thought.
And now, yes, now this is black and white, not black.
Burna, black is he?
No, black and white, bro. Black and white.
Guys, settle this matter. Is he on a black top
or
not?
It's a combination, black and white. It's
majorly black, so the dominant color is black. So, guys, today we don't. There's been a lot of talks about albums dropping. Right from this month. In a couple of days' time, Love Damn is going to drop. Omah is also going to drop his own album, Boy Alone, the album, them Port Harcourt Boys. Omah and Burna Boy, I've seen their relationship to be quite cool. Omah respecting Burna Boy as a big bro from Port Harcourt, from the same city and all of that. Looking at their relationship, in the past few moments that they've been in the industry, can we say that it is a very, very good one to write home about?
Well, I would say it's a very good one to write him about. These two guys have been, in the studio a couple of times. I know Burna and Omah are in the studio. Reports have said, Burna has a song with Omah has a song with Burna, and even these guys have songs together. You can liken it to the whole Wizkid and Buju thing. These guys have quite a lot of songs together, so we don't know who owns those songs. If it's Burna Boy, or if it's Omah that owns those songs. But yeah, I think that Omah and Burna, the relationship is part of what we need, for the rise, or in this Afrobeat journey. Quite a talented artist, Omah coming up and doing well for himself. Burna Boy is already at that level as well. We can't say Burna Boy is coming up or something. This is more like a big bro, a more established artist trying to give credence and support to, an emerging artist, basically. And that's what he's doing for Omah. Yeah, shout out to both of them. Port Harcourt Connection. Oh, shit.
Yeah, Port Harcourt Connect. Both of them are also dropping their albums in a couple of weeks. Love Damn by Burna
Boy Alone.
He had a private listing, and then Boy Alone by Omah.
Why is Omah ranting though?
It's all hard.
He said something about, I just want to drop my music and everything. I just want to freaking release, using the F word, I just want to freaking release this song to these people. I don't care what date. Like, it was clear that he was talking to his label. It was very clear. Like, guys, I'm tired of, these guys are seeing me as a liar. They're seeing me as a liar. Please.
I already said Woman is the first single of the album. So
Omah has talked about the album over 200 times. Every single time. I can't wait for this album to drop. You guys are not ready for this album. You guys are not ready. My pen game is deep.
All the way since last year.
And so it's painful. I mean, if that tweet is really genuine, I can see where it's coming from. It's painful because you promise this thing over and over again. And this is June already again. Over a year. And we're still waiting for that Boy Alone debut album from you. Come on. Like, come on, bro. Like, so he's trying to say, this is not my fault, guys.
It's not my fault.
It's my fault.
It's
hold them.
Himself.
Yeah, hold them responsible for it, please. Hold them responsible. They are the ones. It is them, not me. Please, it is them, not me.
Himself.
And that's why every time claim himself.
Every time Omah tweets, everybody's always like, where's the album? Where's the album? Drop the album. Like, there was a time he had to come like, every time I tweet, the next is where's the album? He already knows that people want him to drop the album.
Yeah.
And then it seems that the team are delaying and everything. So like, yo guys, it is not my fault.
Responsible for it. Yeah.
Yes, if he doesn't get to drop. Recently Burna Boy had a couple of back and forth over a scene at the club in Cubana, police case and everything. And then there's been reports that Omah has removed Burna Boy from the Boy Alone album. If this is true, do you think it's a good or bad move by Omah?
Okay, so one major thing, one major fact is I think Omah and Burna have done quite a lot of songs together that I don't think they don't have a song on the album together. That's one. Definitely there's a Burna on that Boy Alone album by
Yeah.
Omah, definitely.
Yeah.
You get. So that one is like almost an established fact. They've done a lot of songs. You're dropping your first major album. You want to have your country, your Kingsman, your
Yeah.
Kingsman, in that, album, on that album rather. So and Omah featuring Burna definitely is on the album. So Burna has a lot of issues. Burna is facing the heat in the past couple of days, moving to a married woman allegedly, and then allegedly getting told off by the husband, and then allegedly again coming to the woman again, and then a fight, ensued, and shots were fired, some people got injured, landed in hospital, turned to a police case. Burna Boy fled to Spain the next day. He's not back in Nigeria. He's in New York right now. I mean, quite a lot of things happened, over the weekend, and till end of last week, with Burna Boy. Now, would it be enough reason for Omah to remove Burna Boy from the album if reports are anything to go by? Two things. One, Omah's record label, is not just Key Card, it's Warner as well.
Warner.
If Warner Music, decides to say, oh, this report about Burna Boy is not a good thing for our album. You get, we don't want to have someone who allegedly, is ordering, the shooting of people and moving over to people, sexual harassment and everything on this album because of our policy, of our principles and everything. Then I would say, good thinking. Yeah?
Yeah.
Burna Boy, if that's the case, that's one. But number two, another thing is, we can't deny the fact that a Burna Boy on an Omah album is a major plus for him.
Yeah.
Now, it's two things. Either to go the principles way of, we don't want anything like that, or say, you know what? Yeah, that's his problem. This is music right now. Music is different from, when when you want to separate the man, from the music. Burna Boy doing all of those things, they can say, oh, he's the man. That's Burna Boy, Damini Eboluwa Ogulu. That's his business. Another person will say, this is Burna Boy on the album. I don't have Damini on my album. I have Burna Boy on my album. The person who's done that is Damini Eboluwa Ogulu. They can say that as well because they want to preserve this thing. Either ways, trust me, either ways, music is business for them. But also, there's a part of principle. There's a part of, we don't want to taint our whites and everything. So if reports are anything to go by, to say, they remove on, I'm sure, I'm very, very sure they have more than enough reason, that we don't even know, that we might not be aware of, to remove Burna from that album. If personally, I want to listen to an Omah and Burna Boy, collaboration. I really, really want to listen to it, especially on the Boy Alone album. But if that's not going to happen, then so be it, And if truly Burna Boy was removed because of this, then it shows that really nobody is above blocking. Masha, I am blocking you. Anybody do above, you are not above. Exactly. So Burna Boy has gotten some sort of breakfast from Malay and everything. To be honest, if this is the case, I would say it's a very big statement for Malay and his team to say, we don't want you on this album. Sort your case out. You get this is not a copyright thing now. It's simply, a domestic, I won't say a social violence thing.
Violence.
You understand? And they don't want to say with someone like that, So it's more than the music for them. It's more than the talent for them. It's more than the stature of the Burna Boy status for them. You get it's more about the man. So if that's the case, if that's the route they go, they're going through, then kudos to Malay and his team for taking a stand. But I don't believe yet, until the album comes out. And then
Right.
maybe they ask Omale in one of the interviews, oh, what did you remember that? And say yes. And why? He say, yeah, because of the issues going on with him, we don't want to have anything to do with. But that is a big call. Trust me. If it is true, it is a big, big call. Who removes Burna Boy from their album?
So let's now say that if that is true,
Yeah.
does that mean that we can never hear a Burna Boy and Omale collaboration ever?
If that's true, if that
Yeah.
is true, that is how it happened, that because of the issue, they removed Burna Boy from the album and everything, I can bet you're never going to hear a Burna and Omale again ever.
You won't hear Burna and Omale.
You're never going to hear. I mean, it's going to be a case of both artists actually blacklisting themselves. Maybe one high chief in Port Harcourt would call them together, but Burna Boy, no good. I better forget.
Let us know what you think. It has been, report has been taken around that. Omale Burna Boy from his Boy Alone
I
album.
don't think it's true.
Over the
It's true.
Then report
wow.
about it and everything because of the police, issue and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think. Did Omale actually remove Burna Boy? And if he has removed Burna Boy, what do you think would happen afterwards? Would we get to hear any other Omale and Burna Boy collaboration? Guys, share your thoughts down below on the very, very
next one. Peace.